Pushing back on Governor Cuomo's emergency powers amid growing scandals, the Senate votes to curb his pandemic powers, and the Assembly is expected to follow suit. Welcome back. I'm Alice Gaynor.
I'm Maurice Dubois here at 5:30 now. Some are calling this a repeal of the governor's emergency powers. Others say it falls well short.
The measure will require the governor to work more closely with the legislature to make future pandemic decisions. CBS 2's Tony Aiello has more.
Pandemic life in New York, shaped by a series of emergency orders issued by Governor Cuomo. What could open, when, and how many people allowed? Now, as the governor is engulfed in controversy, Democrats in the legislature move to curb his emergency powers. Republicans say it's a joke.
You are voting to move forward with a bill that sounds good on the surface, but does nothing.
Local governments can't undo anything.
The Dutchess County executive says there's a misconception Albany is returning power to local governments.
When I have restaurants calling me saying, what are you going to do? I want to open up, or gyms want to open up. You now have the power. My answer is I don't.
His county has a 30-mile border with neighboring Connecticut, where restrictions on restaurants and gyms will soon lift while remaining in place in Dutchess.
Dutchess County businesses will remain at a competitive disadvantage, and we'll see Dutchess County residents leave Dutchess and New York to bordering states.
Democrats say their action will provide a check on the governor's unilateral emergency powers.
We can orderly and critically review what's on the books, prevent anything new from being issued,
and, Zabrowski said, revoke some of Cuomo's directives. In the state Senate, Queens leader Mike Gianaris pointed out Republican critics worked with Cuomo for years when they controlled the chamber.
They believed the governor wanted a Republican Senate. So for 8 years, not a subpoena issued, not a crossword said.
Still, the vote on emergency power is seen as a step towards the legislature pushing back after a year of unprecedented power for Governor Cuomo. Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.
10 Assembly Democrats voted with Republicans on a failed effort to relieve the governor of emergency power and repeal many current pandemic restrictions.